today. And it's not even our today's special value, although it very well could be, with that kind of price tag of $34.12. Easily one of the most popular holiday items ever brought to us from our friend Valerie Parhill. Gets better every year because we get more choices, but we also bid farewell to some of our choices. This is a rotating, revolving collector's edition that you definitely want to get as soon as you see one that speaks to you. And I'm so glad our camera went straight to the church because I know that one is always very popular. What is it? Start with the concept of the snow globe, you know, the one that you had to turn over and tilt. Only now have it constantly in motion so you never have to turn or tilt it. There's a little motor inside. And it isn't snow or simulated snow, it's glitter that adds sparkle and magic to the illuminated scene inside. And every one will invoke a different memory for every single one of us. And I see a table full of choices, so I'm going to walk you through now, utilizing that easy pay that goes away at midnight, 5 easy payments of $6.82 for the returning illuminated glitter lantern. Do you have it? Let's see, does anybody out there have this? Oh yeah, 260,000 of you already have ordered this, and it has over 600 5-star reviews. Call me. All right, here it is in the church choice. Next to that, I'm actually surprised this one is even still here. It's the Nativity Scene. And by the way, so far, these are the two most popular. There's the Nativity. We have it in the town square with our carolers around that glorious tree right there in the middle. Next to that, the horse barn, which I believe we have available in, I think, the white skin tone only now. Okay. Wow, we're already losing choices. We only just brought this back in. Okay, here is the Santa with his elf. And in that, we will have that available in both black skin tone and white skin tone. So I'm going to bring that forward so that you can see black skin tone as well. Oh, it's at last call, though. Okay, so black skin tone, last call. Please do call us or go to QVC.com. All right, we're going to keep moving. We have it in the garden choice. Our cottage is next. Oh, and thank you. The garden does come in black and white skin tone. Here's the cottage choice with our snowman. And then this last one is called Snow Fun. So we have our little snowmen, snow kids, who are clearly having a whole lot of fun sledding in that winter scene. H22-6127. Friends, it is back, but it usually sweeps right in and then sleighs right out every single year. And just as I predicted, my friend Dan goes, "Ooh, please tell everybody to use QVC.com because we have 1,200 people on the phone lines placing their order, but there is no wait on our website, and some of these are going to be leaving us sooner than others." So, Valerie, I mean, it's become a yearly tradition at this point, just like the fresh balsam wreaths, right? Which one are you going to pick up this year?
Exactly. And it has been so fun, Jennifer, to design the different designs for each year. We did retire 3 or 4 scenes this past year, but we brought 4 brand new scenes in this year. And it's this delightful little Santa and his sleigh with the elf. That's one of our new designs. And I love that it has just a delightful little nod to peppermint. Candies and candy canes, so it makes it for the perfect addition to your gingerbread kitchen. The other new is our Santa in the garden, which Carolyn gave her stamp of approval on this morning. I so appreciate that as our resident gardener. I love that. We talked about the little garden shed being the she shed that we wish we had in real life. She has actually a little geese shed where her geese live, which she likened to this. So that was delightful. Moving on across, you're right, our nativity choice and our church choice, which actually has the nativity out front. Those are always so very popular. But there are 2 more new designs I want to share with you. The Snow Fun. These cute little, the set of 3 snowmen that are on their sled and skiing down the hill. And then our Christmas cottage, which is one of my very favorites in our brand new designs.
We have 3,000 orders already in this show. And again, 1,500 people waiting on the phone lines. So that's nearly now 23,000 orders that have been placed. And I know I do this frequently, but when we have this many choices, would love to go through them again. You know, camera's going to come in close. You'll see that scene and kind of make your choice there, starting with the 2 most popular. I don't know that I presented anything with a church choice from Valerie Parhill where that wasn't the first choice to leave us, even though we do try to bring in more of that than any other choice. I love that this one also already really does include a smaller version of the Nativity in front of that church. And it's that old little church, you know, that so many small towns across America can have. And there's one in my town that my family always goes to on Christmas Eve. And they have the children that do the Nativity late at night. And it's always so sweet to see, you know, which baby's going to be the baby Jesus that year. It's so adorable, right? And it's become a holiday tradition. And something else too, they're all 360 degrees. You see it from the side. And there's not just this flat, you know, nothingness in the background when you turn it around or when you walk around to the back. It's a 360-degree visual experience, 3-dimensional. And when you provide those 3C batteries and switch it on, it will run for 6 hours and then turn off and start the next day. So there it is in the church. Here is the Nativity. And I love it. I mean, that's focusing in on the scene that we all know, that some of us collect. And, you know, I know there are so many of you out there who, you know, loves remembering the reason for the season. It's right there. 400 remain. Oh no. In the Nativity, just bringing it back to you. And a reminder, shipping November 1st. So your choice ships to you early November and you're not charged until then. Next to that is your town square. Love that we have the carolers. It's that old kind of Dickens Christmas Carol style. Oh, look at this close up. So pretty. A little doggy. The detail, Valerie, I still can't get over it.
Isn't it wonderful? Actually, that theme was inspired by David Venable. He suggested that we do a town square with a big decorated tree in the middle of town, and it was a lovely idea. And I'm tickled with how well that turned out.
How exciting for all of us to see that tree again in our hometowns and be able to go with our families and see it. I hope we have the Christmas parade again this year in Westchester. I'm so looking forward to that. Here's the horse barn. Look at that. This seems as though it could have been inspired by Dan Hughes while we're on the theme of our different hosts and which ones they'll come up with.
It's so true.
Right?
It's so true.
Okay, let's see. And then we have it in Santa with his elves in white skin tone and black skin tone. And just, if you want to sit right there, I can switch it out. Only a couple dozen in the black skin tone, so I'll leave that there until it has to move. And then our next with choices is the Santa in the garden. So we'll get a look there at the white Santa and then black Santa. Also limited.
I love the little cardinal on the birdhouse in Santa in the garden.
Oh, and the little bunny like, hey, I've been good this year. Give me something. Okay, then we have the cottage scene. How sweet. Look at that happy snowman. I think that's a great Sorry.
The wreath on the garden gate. I just love that. And the gate is open that says, come on in.
Yes. I think this is a good one if you already have a collection and you add that one too. Just like, you know, collecting a village house by house, you're collecting different scenes here in the illuminated glitter lantern. And then finally, snow fun with our 3 snowmen. And again, I'm going to turn that one around so that you can see the scene all the way around. Can you believe this is $34? That's what shocks me. The beauty, the light, the movement, the smile it invokes on a $6.82 Easy Pay that you're not even charged until November. 822-6127. We have 26,000 orders today. 6,500 in this show. It's a perfect time for us to go off to the phones. But while we are on the phones, honestly, please avoid using yours. So use our website or our mobile application that's already on your phone, your iPad if it's sitting in your lap right now to place your order, because really feeling for our order entry operators who are taking on a lot of calls right now. All right, we do have one that's already sold out, and it breaks my heart for this to happen so early, but our Nativity Scene is already gone, and fingers crossed it will come back next year, but no promises. Valerie, let's say hello now to Elizabeth, who's calling us from Washington. Elizabeth, welcome into QVC and our show with Valerie Parhill. How are you?
Fine, and Merry Christmas. I want to get that out first. Merry
Yay!
Thank you, Elizabeth, and Merry Christmas to you. And are we helping you get ready for Christmas in your home?
Well, I bought this lantern last year, and I bought the one that was the snowman, the children building the snowman.
Yes,
and
I remember it.
Oh, it was cute. And the reason I bought that is I have a brick fireplace in my family room, and the mantle isn't that wide. And I want to make sure you guys put this out, that the width of this can go on a very thin mantle, you know, and being brick, it has the mortar between the brick. It fit perfect, and I always do my mantle in snowmen. And I have for the last 25 years, and I changed it up, and the movement, just because I had the fairy lights going with the angel hair, and the movement of this just illuminates the snowman. It's one of the best. I just for 20 years I had it the same, and it stepped it up a notch.
Oh, that pleases me so much that you were so pleased with that. And you're right. I'm so glad you called out how narrow it is. It's not even 4 inches deep. So you're right. You could have a very slim shelf or a very slim mantle, and it would fit right this is so nicely because it is so narrow in its depth.
Right. I'm very happy. When I got it, I was very happy with it. And I had one other thing before I go, is I had a request. Think mailboxes. Think mailboxes. I am a mailbox collector. My dad was a postman in San Francisco. He delivered mail on Lombard Street, the crookest street in the world.
And, yes, I know it.
Wow.
Yes, back in the 50s. And I'm aging myself. I was a little girl then. But I collect mailboxes.
Oh, that's wonderful.
If you could do one with a mailbox, either the blue one that you mail the mails in, or ones like the rural mailbox, I will be buying that.
I love it.
Well, I love nothing more than to hear suggestions about what you'd like to see in our collection. So I love you suggesting that for us so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and I enjoy your program, and I've been waiting all day to see these, and I think I'm going to get the cottage with the snowman on the cottage.
There we go. We got it for you.
The cottage is delightful. You will enjoy it so much.
Thank you so much, Elizabeth.
And Merry Christmas again.
Merry Christmas!
Thank you. Merry Christmas, Elizabeth. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And Elizabeth should know there was an entire team from Valerie Parhill here on the set, I'm sure, who was taking notes on all the requests as well. So keep them coming. Unfortunately, final seconds here of this presentation. And guess what? 30,000 orders today, 9,000 in this show. We have lost, both of the black skin tone choices. So we'll do this. We'll go through, I think it's these two that are up front. And what remains. So, wow, look at how thinned out this table has gotten just from the beginning of the day. Wow. All right, here's the church. Then we have the, no, not the Nativity, the town square, the horse barn, Santa and elf, white only, the garden choice, white skin tone only, the cottage scene that I think Elizabeth is picking up, and our snow fun. Wow, so popular, still busy on the phone lines. So maybe to help out everybody a little bit and encouraging you to please go to our website. We're gonna take a little break. And when we come back, this is gonna be so fun. Quick takes, all first looks. Although maybe our sleuths have already spied some on the set. We'll see right after the break.